Hello, hello,
Howdy.
and welcome to the Mallard podcast.
You didn't want to call it the Illumination podcast?
Do we want to dignify that?
I mean, like, I don't know if it's worth putting respect on their name for this one, but, like, they didn't, it was fully watchable.
Yeah.
So.
It is, I feel like it's a spicy opinion of mine that's like, Illumination makes perfectly watchable kids' movies.
Yeah, well, it's spicy because everyone, like, if you're under the age of, like, 30, you hate the Minions. Well, if you're under the age of 30, but younger, you're younger than 30, but older than, like, 25.
Yeah.
You hate the Minions.
I'm indifferent towards them. They serve their function.
Yeah. To me, they're just aggressively annoying, but yeah. I get the point.
Yeah.
I get it.
Well, yeah, kids like loud, stupid things.
True.
It's why himbo characters are so popular across the board.
Not all himbos are loud, though. They're just stupid.
That's like the same thing in American media.
Yeah, they share a lot of similarities. That's for certain.
Yeah, it do be that way.
Yeah. What did we watch?
We watched Migration.
Migration.
That movie's weird. It's all right.
It's okay.
It's
Surprisingly,
weird.
Yeah. What'd you think of the short at the beginning?
All right. Yeah, that short feels a decade too late.
It does, right? It was very weird.
Because it's so if you don't know, guys, if you go watch Migration in theaters right now.
Pause this episode go watch Migration and then come back.
Right. There's a short in front of it for Despicable Me called Mooned, and it's the villain from the first Despicable Me movie and what he does on the moon after getting stranded there post the movie.
Post the first movie.
Yeah.
Because we have not seen hide nor hair of this man.
No.
Since the first movie.
Yeah.
And there was just a fun little...
it was just this, like, fun little short.
Inoffensive.
It's fun enough.
His new model's nice.
Yeah, I was like, wow,
They glowed him up a little bit.
Yeah.
They made him look a little cute.
You heard it here,
I'll
guys.
say it. He looked a little cute.
He's a little cute.
He's just a little cute.
He's just a little guy.
He's just a little stupid idiot genius guy.
Did he have a celebrity voice actor?
I don't remember.
I assume he does, only because like everyone was a fucking celebrity. Even the kids had celebrity actors.
Well, if Steve Carell's your main character,
yeah,
you're basically going to get Steve Carell and Friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that one movie, that we saw in the previews.
Yeah.
It's John Krasinski's directing, who was Jim from The Office.
Sure.
It's all of his friends.
Oh.
Steve Carell's in that movie as well.
Oh, okay.
Maya Rudolph, Ryan Reynolds,
Sure.
all of his friends.
Yeah.
So that's just what you do in Hollywood.
Because
all of your friends.
The oldest of the daughters is Miranda Cosgrove, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
I had to think about it, but yeah.
I remember that was weird at the time. I'm like, why are you here?
Well, she was still relevant.
Yeah, iCarly was like just starting.
Mm-hmm. So like, it's not weird.
I mean, like, I think that's weird. I think that's weird that you have this like Nickelodeon sitcom star and just thrust into the world of AAA animation.
Well, Nickelodeon kind of dropped the ball as far as like blowing up Miranda.
Yeah. What, did her music career not take off? We know her music career didn't take off.
It didn't like it probably should have, considering what Disney invested in other music-based brands that were less good.
Yeah.
Like, you remember the Naked Brothers band?
No.
They were like, oh boy.
I don't know what that is.
Oh boy.
When you said that, my mind went to Almost Naked Animals.
What a shit cartoon, bro.
I blame Canada.
Yeah, I would too.
But yes, continue.
Yeah, so I mean, like, Nickelodeon kind of just dropped the ball because Miranda like had talent and could get training.
Yeah.
She did the opening like for iCarly.
Yeah, I like that song.
She performed that, and like, great. We know it's good. Give her a record deal. Nah, just like passing up.
Didn't they though? She did have an album.
I don't think it was through Nickelodeon though. She did it. She did it afterward.
What? I thought it was during.
No.
I don't know things. Then again, they let a lot of like musicians like slip through their fingers. They like put their eggs in all of the wrong baskets.
In that regard, I agree.
Because what you had like Victorious, right?
Yeah.
And they were like the maiden girl. She's our.
The whole show is about the music. Well, okay, I'm not gonna say it's about the music.
Yeah.
Because Dan directed it. We know what it was about.
Yeah.
All of these questionably aged individuals. But
when like obviously everyone's watching for Jade.
Yeah. But like, I mean, Ariana blowing up wasn't due to elevation by Nickelodeon.
No.
And she's huge.
She's
like Nickelodeon they just did such a shit job with these people.
Yeah.
So
is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, hey, whatever.
I
don't know what Miranda's doing now.
Well, she's doing iCarly.
Oh, I thought that was over.
Is it over?
I'm pretty sure it only had like 2 seasons, and then they were like, eh.
Well, she did do that until fairly recently.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
It do be that way. Be that way.
It's not like, I don't know, the side by side comparison I usually make that comes to mind for me is Selena Gomez.
Ooh, yeah.
And she's just kind of been through it.
Yeah, but she is. She made it out pretty okay.
Decently so.
I think she made it out like the best of the like Disney Channel
of that
stars.
era of stars. I would probably say so.
Because she still speaks fondly about the experience, like at Disney.
Yeah, and she still acts. She does this show with Steve Martin and Martin Short.
Yeah,
Only Murders in the Building. Pretty good show.
And she still talks about wizards in interviews.
Yeah. Oh, and she has a cooking show too.
Does she really?
Selena plus Chef. It's honestly not bad.
Okay.
It's just fun watching Selena do things.
You know, it always was, even in like the Disney bumpers.
Because I did go through like a light Selena hate period.
That's so rude.
It really is.
What did she do?
I hated her music. Like aggressively so. Like fucking, if you're Randy, come and get it. Nah, nah, nah. Shut the fuck up. I hated that era of Selena. Because in high school I listened when she was doing she was Selena Gomez and the something. She had like a band that played with her. I liked that album because it had like a super light like rock, almost like punk with a lowercase p sort of like vibe to it.
I didn't mind her music that she performed on Wizards.
Yeah, because she sang the theme song for that too, didn't she?
I'm pretty sure she did, but she also did a bunch of inserts and like they gave her a couple performances in the show itself, and it was always like, oh, so it made sense for her to like Disney made all of their female stars like, you will produce for us.
It's kind of true, because like
all the men can die in a hole though.
True, because if you think about like Step It Up.
Yeah,
that's where Zendaya got her start.
Yeah.
And the other girl, the red-haired girl, that alone should tell
the other one.
The other, she is the other one. Like, what is? I don't know what she did, but Zendaya was the one who kind of like took off. She did both. She has done music, and then acts and shit like that still. But it's
okay.
Oh man!
Well, before we properly start the episode. Migration was fine.
That's true. Wow, I'm sorry. I did not mean to drive us that off course. Migration was fine.
I liked it a lot. It's got a lot of birds.
Yeah, they were.
And the birds are good. This is a good bird movie. If you like birds, go watch this movie.
There were some pretty cool birds.
And there were some really cool animated sequences. Darian laughed when we were watching the credits. And under like composer John Powell showed up, and my reaction was just, "Why are you here?"
Like actually, because I mean,
the score was good.
Was pretty good.
The score was just really solid in the movie. Yeah, it's John Powell. Like
it's John Powell.
You all know who John Powell is. You're not just googling that. Where you didn't tab over to Google and type in his name. We all know who this.
We all know who it is.
Yeah,
Mr. Dragons.
Yeah. Is that what he's known for?
To me, because genuinely. The first How to Train Your Dragon soundtrack is
so good.
It will always get me emotional no matter what.
Yo, coming back around though.
Bro.
That song's so good. They
Even
waste
just, like-
it in the first
like-
10 minutes
like-
of 2.
Romantic Flight, like,
Ooh,
just-
that's so good.
what a good soundtrack,
It's-
dude. Holy fuck.
That soundtrack is so good. It's just better than the movie itself.
You're not wrong, but I would still. I'd rather watch the first one than the other two.
There are no
Holy-
other movies.
Holy shit! I was doom scrolling on Peacock the other day.
Yeah.
There's a show. There was a dragons show I had never heard of that's been on for like 8 seasons.
Oh.
It's. I'll have to show it to you. It's just called.
No.
It's just called Dragons, but it's the logo, like how they stylize the word dragons.
Yeah.
It's modern day. It looks like.
Oh my god. Okay, so we're here at the store with Murdoch.
Murdoch.
We just we tried
Oh, yeah,
to sabotage the photos, didn't work.
That's
because Sam's
right.
a big old dum.
He's kind of stoopy.
So yeah, we're doing things.
Okay.
Perhaps. He has to wake up.
Yeah. You gotta get the first click out of the way before we start.
No, it's funnier to have the pause.
The pause.
The pause. They're just a small piece of larger puzzle. A smaller piece of a larger puzzle. And solving that puzzle's William's job, not mine. Tell me, Sam, are you feeling sociable? Not particularly.
As usual.
Yeah. He lets out a one-note laugh. Man, if Murdoch didn't have that exact portrait, he would be worthless.
What, this one?
Yeah.
I was like, I wasn't gonna say anything, but like when he looks like this, I'm like, maybe I'm coming back around on him. He's really cute.
Yeah, I'd shove him to the ground.
He's a cutie pie.
Yeah, I don't see what's funny. Well, I want you to meet him anyway. Ralph is our pharmacist.
There you go.
Okay. I don't know what I was about to say.
I don't know. I love the way you had to like stop and lean and look at that word. You were like, leans forward.
I don't know what word. I think I was gonna say like fascist and pacifist at the same time.
Oh, I would have loved that.
And my brain went, you can't say 2 words
You
at the
can't-
same time.
Brain, you can't do that. You watch me.
He's who we rely on for purchasing chemical supplies and medication. He's also worked for our family for half a decade. He can be hard to get along with, but his head and heart are in the right place. We make our way out to the front of the store again. Alfred isn't there at the moment. There's a door behind the cash register that's slightly ajar. Ralph, I want you to meet somebody. A persnickety-looking rat pokes his head and looks out the door. Persnickety.
It's such a good word, isn't it?
That's a $5 word.
I love
I've
that
ever
word.
used.
I love persnickety.
Would you name a character persnickety?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
They'd have to be like, I don't know. A rat named Persnickety would be kind of pretty apt. There he is. Look at this man.
Look at this persnickety rat.
Look at this man in his vest with the V buttons. Go off, King.
God, you can do Ralph.
I can do Ralph. Oh
Yeah.
boy. You're out late. William had that many errands for you to run?
He stops dead in his tracks when he sees me.
Hell's bells.
He has an accent that's somewhat similar to Cliff, but not quite the same.
So, like, British adjacent.
I think he's Australian.
I could see that.
No.
Oh, yeah. British with a twang? That's Australian.
Is that what that is?
Basically. Hey, Australians, you're just sorry, but it's just kind of how it is.
Oh my god.
Please don't hurt me. I know you can.
They have to wrestle cassowaries and kangaroos.
Like,
on the
actually,
daily.
anyone that deals with a cassowary is not someone I want to deal with in my entire life. Oh, man. Oh, so Johnny was on his honeymoon?
Yeah. Did he go to Australia?
No, I forget where he went, but he was at a resort, and
Yeah.
he met this Australian man.
Mm-hmm.
Like big motherfucker.
Did he kiss?
No, he didn't kiss.
God, he's so gay.
He is a coward. But one day when he came back to the hotel from doing whatever he was doing,
Yeah.
he walked in and there was blood all over the lobby floor.
Yeah.
And the Australian man was sitting over, like, blood just covering his face.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, what happened?
Shark Week.
He's like, I started a bar fight and lost. Because he and his wife had an argument, so he went to the nearest town, went to a bar, started a fight, and I imagine put up a good fight, but still lost. Yeah. Came back to the hotel and was just bleeding everywhere. He's like, hey Johnny, I fucked up. Started a fight and lost.
Oh my god. There's more of a twang to it.
Murdoch, why is there a harlot in this establishment? I'm not gonna do an accent for him, fuck it. I'm not gonna do it. Not that I have anything against harlots, but goodness, we just aren't open yet. Oh, I like this man.
I blink and look towards the door. Murdoch looks as if he was just punched in the face.
Name's Sam. I'm gonna be working here.
I know exactly who you are. You're from the hip, and you're one of the most sought-after hussies in town.
Ralph. He's going to work here. He's strong, and he's not just another day laborer.
You really think your mother will be okay with this?
I don't care. She already has enough control over everything.
And your father was okay with this?
Of course. Why wouldn't he be?
I mean the other thing.
Well...
The gobnobbling thing. Jesus, Ralph.
Ralph.
Okay, I like Ralph. I like this man.
He's a lad.
He really is. Of our pick of rats so far, here in Old Echo, I think Ralph is the better choice. Clearly.
Okay.
I suppose it depends on what you want. If you want to be called a slur while, like, getting your face angry fucked, then, I mean, that's on you, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's your bag. I'm not going to yuck your yum. But, you know, probably not for me. Maybe. We'll see.
It's fine.
The prick tinkling thing.
You're being horribly rude and unfair.
Easy now. I just know you exceptionally well.
Apparently not well as you think you do.
The rat is making a jerking off motion in the air with one paw.
Oh, he's definitely Australian. Nothing can go poorly for a Burns boy in this town.
Now is he making... Now he is making a jerk-off motion with two paws.
Amazing. Let's see how far we can push the envelope.
I sort of feel like I want to crawl into a hole and die right now. But somehow, I also want this job more than I want that.
I feel obliged to point out that I noticed something.
If it's that you're not the only whore in this room, that's hardly a breakthrough.
Was more that, Echo ain't that small. I ain't a blabbermouth, and the only folks who tend to know where to find me are the ones who need me. So, now, what does that say about you?
Oh shit, get his ass, Sam. Get his ass.
Murdoch is smirking and doesn't add a thing. The rat sizes me up.
Not a damn thing I wouldn't openly confess if the walls were if the walls come closing in. But you have to admit, you do stand out.
You can't chase somebody out of here because they're too attractive, Ralph.
The rat waves his arms frantically.
Can't I? A bit ritzy for this place, isn't he?
Oh, the rat puts on an official voice.
Excuse me, miss. Would you like this enormous, sweaty sculpture with glistening abs to get your flower for you, or would you just like to stare at his ass?
As if we have that many misses shopping in this establishment. In this town.
That's facts.
Yeah, the ratios are not proportionate.
That's enough. Welcome me or don't. Working here would earn me more money than elsewhere. The most money I've earned in my life.
I don't believe that for a second, mate. You're in over your head, mate, and it's only going to get ugly if Mrs. Burns sticks her nose into this.
If you're going to make trouble for me, then I might as well leave.
But not until I get that film.
I ain't trying to be a shite, but that would probably be for the best of everybody.
Except it wouldn't be the best for me.
The fox is oddly quiet, oddly calm, his voice barely more than a whisper.
Alright, I'll only work here for a day and then I'll make myself scarce. No, you'll work here as long as you need to. You deserve a chance at some financial stability.
He doesn't miss a beat.
Do you even know this guy that well, Murdoch?
No, I don't, Ralph. Because knowing somebody takes time. And I don't even seem to get a chance at that, because you're the only queer friend I'm allowed to have in this godforsaken town.
So is that what this is really about? You could have done that without hiring the bloke.
Because I have some free time and free reign to speak to whoever I want to.
Trembling, he walks away from us and slips outside the door.
Oh, he angry.
You're a little angry boy.
He upsetty.
Ralph lets out a noise of disgust and then starts up a sing-song tone.
Just thought I'd pop in to say I'm hiring the town bicycle. Starting immediately. Thank you for your concerns.
Don't think I'm letting you off for knowing my name.
Sod off. We've both been ogling you for months. Bit of a different situation when eye candy is suddenly a coworker, especially when we're trying to keep a low profile here. A lot of folks come through here. Folks will get curious if word gets out that you're working here along with the other sort of work that you do. I don't welcome curiosity.
Let me be curious then. Whoring ain't the only thing I want to be good at, and a whore's gotta eat.
A shame arse and dick on a proper diet, else you'd be out of my fur.
Lord almighty, I really ought to throttle you.
Oh,
He was
I
gonna
see.
break this little man.
yeah. I'm gonna pound you. That's my favorite line from Bluey.
That's pretty good. My king, my gentleman, please don't threaten me with a good time.
This little...
I'm in love with him. Fuck. I love this man.
This is a man you just wring his little neck.
And he smirks at you the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Listen here.
No, you listen. Murdoch is good at inviting people in. I'm good at sifting through the bad investments. I don't know why you're here, but don't make yourself a bad investment.
The rat shoos me off out of his office, giving me a look before shutting the door in my face. Jesus.
No, come back.
I'm sorry about that. That guy hates me. He doesn't hate you, he's just an asshole. If you were anybody else, he would have made up a different excuse to get under your skin. He's the type who has to test everybody he meets before he can trust them. That kind of personality can't be good for business. It isn't. But he's the drug expert, not me. So long as he isn't doing general sales, there isn't a problem.
Hey, take a look at this.
Oh my god, it's Freddy.
He's here. Old Freddy.
Oh, Freddy boy.
Freddy boy.
Freddy boy. I mean, Red's a cuter nickname.
It is. I think so.
But
Fred is really funny.
Freddy boy is good. Both of us jump as Murdoch's father appears behind us with a jar of preserves in his hand.
Where are all these jars of huckleberry jelly next to the huckleberry preserves?
I'm not really processing this man's question. Were they?
Mr. Mercer doesn't like it when we put the preserves and the jelly together.
Aren't most kinds of fruit spreads placed next to one another? That's usually where I think I have to look for them. No, I know, Pa.
He doesn't like the seeds in the preserves, son.
Yes, that's true.
The reason why he doesn't like the seeds is because he says they feel gritty in his mouth. He says it makes his sandwiches feel dirty. That's stupid as fuck.
You're right. I'll fix that right away.
Fix it right away? How can you fix it right away when you're supposed to be getting ready for the yearbook shoots at the school?
Pa, that's on Monday. Today is Friday.
I know what today is. And I know it will take you 2 hauls to the school and back to get all the canisters and the organizers that you'll need, along with a box for all the order forms.
Which is traditionally why we set up on Sunday.
Except your mother is vetoing that this year.
I hadn't been told.
Well, now you know. This will enable tighter security on the premises. Can't have us working up a frenzy the day before the Sabbath.
The setup has to be finished by today, then.
I can't imagine what would have happened if I didn't tell you. Go on. Get him to help you with it, too.
He looks at me, then back to his jar in his hand, and sneers at it before disappearing behind an aisle. What was that? I'll go get the box we need. The school's about a mile away. We trot side by side, each of us carrying a heavy load of pebbles. Wait, pebbles?
Mm-hmm.
Pebbles crunch beneath our feet. Okay.
As pebbles
Okay.
crunch.
Okay. I'm like they're carrying boxes of pebbles.
Yeah,
That
for
was-
no reason. I can't believe your mom makes us carry these rocks for no reason. Yeah, she just hates everyone.
I can see that.
Right.
I want that.
It's like, Murdoch, why are we carrying these huge boxes of pebbles? Oh, my mom's a bitch.
Is that what we're calling foxes these days?
What vixen, I guess, is the technical term for a lady fox.
Yeah.
Is there a technical term for a male fox?
Oh. A bitch.
Yeah, facts. You got bitches and vixens. Easy to remember. What does a male fox called, even? I'm curious.
But Vixen sounds too cool, and that's 100% only because I like the character Vixen.
True. Male fox are called
What are they called?
dogs, Todds, or Reynards.
They're dogs.
Yeah.
Point out a fox, that's my favorite dog.
It's my favorite dog.
Just
Hey,
make people...
it's correct.
Just make people confused.
Can I pet that dog?
This dog just holds up fox.
Yep. Dogs, Todds, or Reynards. I feel like I've heard Reynards before.
Oh, is that why his name was Todd? In Fox and the Hound.
Oh, hey. Holy shit. Fuck. You're so right. Wow, she's just calling him Fox. What a bitch.
She was an old lady, okay? She's not creative.
Nope. Crazy.
Wow, knowledge. It's crazy. And that's Todd with 1D.
With 1D, not
1D.
2D.
Yeah.
Todd with 2 Ds is from The Fox and the Hound.
Oh.
I guess, okay, Reynard is still an English name for a male fox in some parts of Britain.
Okay.
So that's why it's not really a thing here, I suppose.
Reynard.
Interesting.
Odd.
How cool.
Well, it do be that way.
Oh, so now we know Murdoch got that dog in him.
He's just dogging around.
Yeah, he is.
He's
He's just a dog.
Yo, what up, my dog?
Hey, yo, Murdoch, what's up, my dog? He says, you know I hate it when you do that.
Yeah. I hate it when I just did that.
I check my wrist. Only 11. We have a watch?
You said wrist? I definitely I know you didn't say it, but I definitely heard I check my Riz.
You know, you gotta do a Riz check sometimes, right? Guys, I don't actually know what Riz means.
It's short for charisma.
I now hate that more.
you hate it more.
I was already like, man, just these Zoomers keep saying the word Riz, and I don't know what that means.
Gotta have Riz. Gotta have charisma. Riz, charisma.
Next thing, kids are gonna start saying "za" again for pizza.
Za.
And I'm gonna want to hang myself.
What was Hundo P from?
Hundo P?
What was that from?
Shit, I don't remember.
It was something we watched, but I definitely said it recently, and I was like, yes.
Have you been able to successfully put in blow an O-ring?
No, I haven't. It hasn't come up organically. I'm about to blow an O-ring. That's because I don't get mad.
Yeah. Cetus Lapidus.
It's just so clunky. It sounds great, but it's clunky as fuck. It only
That's
works.
so viral.
It only works in decon land. That's different now, because in that context, you say viral is a bad thing.
Yeah.
Macro and micro might work. I can maybe work that in.
I still like you're having what you're having a major crisis. Or
Crisis
crisis major.
Yeah.
Crisis major.
Having a crisis major.
Guys, decoms.
We still need to watch Z3.
Yeah, look, it's been a year. It's fine. We're just letting it stew. The sunlight isn't its hottest yet, then, but it's beating down on me enough. Sorry for the sudden trip. And for my pa being the way that he is. He organizes y'all's stock based on the preference of one customer. He needs things to be a certain way. And he doesn't care if it makes no sense to anybody else. He owns the store. He makes the rules. Sounds like he tells you a lot. Sounds like you're suddenly... Keen? Not mean.
No.
Keen. Keen on sharing every thought. I'm sorry. That was rude. Damn straight it was rude. What?
Damn straight.
Samuel just...
Hey, damn straight. Damn straight, my G. What the fuck? Daps him up.
My dog.
Damn straight, my dog. That shit was rude as fuck. For real, for real.
Sam does not say fur. Chase would say fur.
Oh, absolutely he would. He's our generation.
He'd be like, Leo, that's real sussy for fur.
Real
Starts flossing.
Yeah, he'd look at his browser history. He's like, wow, Leo, that's real sus. You an imposter?
You're fucking rude. Yeah. That was sarcasm, my friend. You're a fucking daffodil in the summer breeze.
Okay, that's Sam.
Yeah,
that's
Sam.
the Sam I know.
100%.
Yeah. The fox pants.
I try. Certainly feels like a summer day.
We hear the trains moan in the distance. What?
I mean, I guess it's not wrong. I guess it's not a terrible description. But just imagine you hear chugga 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 over the fucking hill. Oh, there's the 5 o'clock train.
I don't know. I feel like it'd be weirder for planes.
like to hear it over
No, only because, like, I see far more sussy plane artwork than trains. You know the
Why are
ones.
you seeing sussy plane artwork?
I blame Undertale.
Oh my god.
The Sunder planes.
Oh, Jesus
They probably
Christ.
moaned.
Probably, I guess. Oh my god.
You ever been on that train, Sam? I've been on a train before. Probably not that one. I don't really keep track of the ones I've been on. More on where I'm going, and where I've come from. You just keep looking at the tracks is all.
I shrug.
Train tracks make me feel nostalgic. They make me think about the idea of going somewhere. But sometimes an idea is prettier than reality. What do you mean? That was the Starlight 65. You can't pay me to go on that train. You didn't seem like the superstitious type to me. You live in a place long enough, its baggage seems to become your wardrobe.
Wow, what a good line.
Sir? What do you think this is?
What do you think this is?
What is
Poetry
this?
night?
Yeah, I'm like, what is this flowery way you're trying to... Who are you trying to impress? Sam is here.
Oh, man.
If you were talking to Quifford Twibbits, sure. But this is Samuel Ayers.
Man, do you ever, like, read something or, like, listen to something long enough that you feel it, like, wanting to influence the way that you speak? Not like in, like, just, like, terms like your Cetus Lapidus and all that, but, like, just structure of speech, word choice.
I don't think about it.
Mm.
Maybe it's because I just don't know how to talk.
That could be it.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, because I
fair.
just don't have a vocabulary.
Yeah,
So it just kind of is what it is.
I get that. I listened to the Odyssey recently, a translation of it,
Yeah.
and like afterward, like, well, even while I was listening to it, Homer's prose,
Yeah.
like the way that he like writes his lines, the way it was translated,
Yeah.
very flowery, very repetitive, but with a purpose.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could like feel my brain working like double time when I'm like just talking regular. Like I needed to stop myself from like going on and on.
Yeah.
It's weird because like, you know, my
I
vocabulary
feel like
is not
that is
small.
not a problem for me. I like hate droning on and on.
Yeah, but it's just like just having fun saying words and coming up with ways to say things.
Sorry, I don't know how to word salad.
No, see, I enjoy it to a degree, but I don't want to inflict it on other people.
Yeah.
So while I was listening to that, like I would be listening to it while I work, and then I
Yeah.
have to start talking to customers. I have to not use big words and flowy language. I just have to like say what I need to do.
Yeah.
It was very funny. I was like, no, you can't talk like you're in ancient Greece, you idiot.
Okay,
You
but
can't
like,
talk like you're in a
what
court.
if you walked up and you were just in Greek garb?
Oh, that'd be so cool.
You open, like, the customer opens the door and is just like, ah. It's just,
I just start going off on them, I guess.
yeah.
But be it curse or a magnet for self-fulfilling prophecies of accidents and injuries,
Chewy.
I've got more than a few stories about that train. My favorite one is the least believable. No. It's a ghost story of sorts. Or maybe a monster story.
Buckle in. We're gonna get a lot of Murdoch.
Folks say you have to ride that train at midnight, hopping into one of the boxcars. You stare outside the boxcar and wait for the train to bellow. When it does, you shout out your biggest regret. Has to be something that legitimately bothers you enough to work. Also, you have to say that you're sorry and mean it. Is that popping noise?
Oh, it's the candle.
Oh,
It's a Woodwick candle. So
Oh, wait.
so
I'm
the,
like,
the wood is burning. My laptop is not sparking and starting to fry.
but I wanted that.
I don't.
I wanted that for this computer.
No. No, this computer has been so good to me for such a long time.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
If you look out into the horizon and see a long cactus that's because that's way too tall, you'll know you did it right. Because every time you pass that cactus, you'll see it again, only it will be closer. Until it's eventually so close that it doesn't look like a cactus anymore. Whatever it is, it never looks the same to people. But eventually it gets close enough to climb on board. And at that point, you'll have to close your eyes, or else it will get angry, violent even. But it will tell you if it forgives you or not, except it won't sound right. It won't sound like normal language. What does that story say? Say makes it forgive you or not? Some versions say it depends on if you forgave yourself. Some versions say it's the weight of your sins that matter. But the simplest version goes, was it hungry? Sounds right for a demon. And that's just one of the reasons why I don't want to go on that train. You said it's just a story. I think all stories come from something. And sometimes believing something is real can feel just as bad as it being... Wait, can feel just as bad as it being... Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
Statement
It's pretty good.
loaded.
How much do you believe that they're real, though? Believe what's real? You know, monsters. And not just the people kind. Things from hell that walk this earth.
Murdoch sighs and purses his lips.
I don't think it would be a stretch to say that there are dangerous things that exist in the world that could cause us harm.
That sounds like such a canned answer.
I meant, have you seen one? A monster. If I ever have seen something that strange, I couldn't be entirely sure.
Is he avoiding my question?
I think I felt one before. Down in the mines.
Murdoch stops walking for a second, looks at me, opens his mouth to say something, then closes it again.
Are your friends with one of the miners?
Those words sound a little rushed.
One. Nick. Big guy. Even bigger than me. Has a heart of gold, too. The name's familiar. I think he's played cards with William a few times. Big Badger? That would be him. But I haven't told him about this. Still not really sure how to talk about it. I just know I felt its breath. I won't ever say that something didn't happen to you, Sam. But that story is a hard sell. I know.
He walks for half an hour more. Look.
The school.
Look.
The school.
It's the
shul.
It's the shul.
The shul.
Yeah, but it's all cleaned up.
I know. It's not
Isn't that
decrepit
neat?
and
Yeah.
broken down.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
That was a good reunion.
I don't know if the dome was on top, though.
No, that was not there.
No.
No, that's...
Is it like an observatory?
It's old. I was gonna say it's new, and then I realized, like, no, that's not how time works.
No, it's not how time
so
works.
it's old, so there's more.
Is that how it works?
I don't know.
It just wears away over time, gets rid of the turret first.
Yeah.
Bless.
Yeah, that's a turret?
Well, a turret is like a tower.
Oh, is that how that works?
Mhm.
I thought turret had to be a gun.
No, a turret, like if you
should
think
be.
like a cat, like if you look at a castle, when you have
Yeah.
like those spires that have like the pointy tops,
Yeah.
that's usually regarded as a turret.
Oh my god.
Well, see, like so you think of a turret as like a gunu being pointed and stuff,
Yeah.
whatever. The turret, you have like windows where archers could like go pew 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 pew. So kind of a manual turret, right?
Pew, pew, pew.
They go pew pew.
Yeah.
It's like a manual turret,
Yeah.
old timey manual.
A
Turret.
manual? It's not a crossbow.
No.
Or a ballista? Is that more?
A ballista's a ballista's a mounted weapon. Typically, a turret is like automated.
Oh, okay.
So,
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You know, weapons, cool stuff.
I don't know.
Weapons are cool.
I don't know. We'll end the part here, everyone.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll see you around.